In recent years, cremation has become an increasingly popular alternative to traditional burial services in the United States. For most people, they choose cremation for a few reasons. This could be due to the environment, saving money, or even personal reasons. However, it's important to recognize that cremation costs can vary significantly by state and even by locality within a state. In this video, I will be showing you the top 7 states with the highest cremation costs in the U.S. and discuss the factors contributing to these costs. California. Cremation costs in California tend to be higher than in many other states, mainly because of the high cost of living and a large population. The state's stringent environmental regulations also contribute to increased costs, as crematories must invest in equipment and processes to meet emission standards. Additionally, the demand for cremation services is higher in California due to the state's diverse cultural landscape and limited cemetery space, which can drive up prices. Hawaii. Hawaii tends to have high burial costs and cremation costs because of its remote location and limited land resources. Due to the island's isolation, the cost of importing necessary supplies and equipment can be significantly higher than in mainland states. Additionally, Hawaii has a high cost of living, which can directly impact the cost of cremation services. Cultural factors also play a role, as many residents of Hawaii choose cremation for religious or personal reasons, leading to increased demand and higher costs. New York. New York is known for its high cost of living, and cremation services are no exception. In particular, the New York City metropolitan area tends to have higher cremation costs than other parts of the state due to its dense population, expensive real estate, and higher overhead costs for funeral homes and crematories. Additionally, state regulations and licensing requirements can contribute to increased costs in New York. Massachusetts. Cremation costs in Massachusetts are also relatively high, influenced by factors such as the high cost of living, particularly in the greater Boston area. Furthermore, state regulations and licensing requirements can contribute to the increased cost of cremation services. Massachusetts is also home to a diverse population, with many residents opting for cremation due to cultural or religious reasons, which can drive up demand and prices. New Jersey. New Jersey's high cremation costs can be attributed to several factors, including the state's high cost of living and its proximity to New York City. As with other states on this list, New Jersey's stringent regulations and licensing requirements for crematories and funeral homes can contribute to increased costs. Additionally, the state's limited land resources and dense population can lead to higher demand for cremation services, which in turn raises prices. Connecticut. Connecticut's cremation costs are impacted by the high cost of living in the state, especially in areas close to New York City. Strict state regulations, licensing requirements, and environmental standards can also contribute to the increased cost of cremation services. Like other states in the Northeast, Connecticut has limited land resources, which can lead to a higher demand for cremation services and higher prices as a result. Maryland. Maryland rounds out our list of states with the highest cremation costs. The high cost of living, particularly in areas close to Washington, D.C., contributes to the increased cost of cremation services. Maryland also has strict state regulations and licensing requirements for funeral homes and crematories, which can add to the overall costs. Additionally, the state's diverse population, with many residents opting for cremation due to personal, religious, or cultural reasons, contributes to increased demand and higher prices. If you live in any of these states, these costs can seem intimidating. But if cremation is what you or your family opts for, there's a way to pay for it without having to stress too much. Want to learn more? Call us today at 1-800-217-0014 or visit us at finalspencedirect.com.